almost there, initializing, and we should be live
Very good.
on
Says
here.
live, and the counter's counting.
Yes, yes. It says upcoming though. Yep, we're live. We're live.
Hmm.
There's the second one. Um,
Kilroy.
there's Henry. He's back. Welcome back, Henry.
People. Henry Scroll saw works. Says, I'm back.
Did we lose JJE? I think he was there. I will be getting the software so we don't have to do this. But so in the meantime, when I was looking at this, there should be a little red thing. I think that goes right there, and some type of light. So now I'm at a point where I need to. Where is it? Yeah, I need to put something here, and it looks like it goes both ways. So I might be missing the piece that goes there. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't put it in. Um, Let me look in my parts bin here. Oh, and I don't see it. And I think I'm going to use this. Okay. So the question I'm asking myself is, where is that? And I could ignore it for now and then just tear it back up later. But I'm pretty certain this is it. But I thought it had two. It had one on the top and one on the bottom. So I want to go ahead and look at. See
Now,
right.
what holds that in place?
Well, it actually sits in there like that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and it just the little light. But I thought it had because it's got two little holes at the top and the bottom. So I need to look at the magazine a little bit.
Like one of them goes in the bottom, one goes in the top, and then it just sits in there.
I don't remember. That's why I had the magazines pulled up. Let's see. Let's go to my Enterprise D. They seem to be real good about. Oh, I know the deal is stage 96, 95. I think this is too far forward. No, it's already past that spot, which is the midpoint. Um, yeah, and I should be finished to about right here from what I'm seeing. Hold on, let me change the scene so I can show you what I'm looking at. So see, I'm sitting. This thing sits like this, okay?
Okay.
And stage 96 is all that filled in, and I guess they were going to start working on this right here. So all this should be on, which I don't have yet. So I'm not at stage 96. Um,
For some reason, I thought you had all the stuff.
well, I never got to 96. I did get to 82 though, and yes, I do. And yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
It's just that on the website, he does it. I have to pull up the documents that I have.
Uh-huh.
See, this is 20, right?
Okay.
This is 75. That's too far back. But wait. I'm looking to see if I can find. All right, so that's 20. So here, I'm going to close all the tabs. I'm going to drop down and open up all these different magazines and then just scroll through them. So I'm going to do 21.
Do you want to make me smaller so you have more screen?
Let me see where we're at. Yeah, let's see. Like that? Or like that?
There. Well, that doesn't really give you much, does it? Well, it gives you quite a bit.
Yeah, let me move that desktop too, or this one over here.
All right.
Well, let me move it. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to this where I can see you. There we go. Yeah, you're tiny, Paul. All right, so there's the L210 assembling deck panel L210, which is that right there. That's 96. Okay, and that's not what I want to do. I opened up 21, 22. You'll see where I'm going with this. I'm going to open them all up in the same in the same browser. 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so let's go to issue 21. I don't see that's 79. I know I'm past that spot. That's the bottom part. That's okay. We're good there. No lights there. That's the lights on the frames or whatever they're called. Let's see the skeleton. Um, there, there. In fact, if you notice, this is L13, so it's lower 1 3, right? So that's this one right here is L102. Okay, so L13 is that's L17. This is L16. I probably should go ahead and mark these two L14. And there may be some other ones already up here. So let's keep going. Okay, this is as far as issue 21 can go. Here's issue 22. Issue 22 is this part. Let's see, this way. Is this part here. Um, actually, it's this part here in this area. So that's interesting because here's the round area. All right, it's 83. Yeah, we got to putting this one down, which is where we're at. Okay, and for some reason it looks like there's one more. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's about right. There's still that right there. Okay, so that's those are down, and I start putting these in. Let's see. I just messed up. Is there? Yeah, there's a double light when we get to. No, that's that. I don't see the double light yet. At least the little hole for the double light. Ah, here we go. Right there, Paul. That right there is what I'm looking for.
Does that have two ends on it?
It does. Yes. It has two ends on it. Let me see how I can show you this. And that's where some of the lights go. See?
Oh, okay. Yep.
See right here?
So it's got two ends plus a little pocket or something.
Yeah, something like that. And neither one of the two sides that I put in, so I really need to figure out where those are at, but it says this is in. And see, this is L03 to L05. L03 and L05 are these right here. So that right there is the section, and this is 86. Now, since it's 86, which I think is where we're at, let me go to. Well, look, it's us. Let me go to Let's go to the lives and where we left off, which is here, 82 at 86. Yeah, that's it. That's 82 to 86. I think I know how to figure this out. See that flashing light there? I think
Yep.
there's another flashing light. If I plug this in, do I get any flashing lights? I don't get any flashing lights, but I get a bunch of lights there. And I think these two boards are connected, so let me plug it in here. Yeah, here's my flashing light right here.
Okay. That's the one that's supposed to go in that red light.
Yeah, I believe so, but I don't know where the red light is. And it should have been in that little dealy. Let's see. I'm trying to change the view. Yeah. So see, this one is for over here,
Yep.
and then this one is for over here. I can dig that, and that's why they're taped because they're there like that. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put another little piece of tape there. Okay. And then this one here. Remember that other one, Paul, that we were talking about?
Yep.
Yo,
Remember that? Yo, yo. How are you doing, Ron? How is Mr. Ron doing? Would you like in the stream, Ron? All right, so that one does that. This is this. This one goes in here for sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, guys. Now, my problem is I need to find that, and
Canadian Maker Project
I'm trying to remember where.
says, yes, I am a yo-yo.
So does that mean you would like? Hold on,
Canadian Maker
Paul.
Project says, LOL.
Let me see. There it is. Oh yeah. Trying to find the share link and I can't find it. What's the matter? Add camera, invite a contact. Yeah, there we go. Here's a link for the panel, Ron.
Canadian
If you'd
Maker
like to
Project
jump in.
says, I just woke up from my nap I needed.
You just woke
Canadian
up from a
Maker
nap.
Project says, so I am okay.
Good, good, good. So my point is I don't know where those are at, and I'm thinking I have a little jar somewhere with a bunch of little parts. Same spot that I have the screws in. I think that I pulled out. I'm going to take a quick walk out to the shop and look around. Ron, if you come in, I'll add you in, and you and Paul can chat. Unless you have to do your hair. Yeah, I don't think it's here. I think this is outside, guys. Let me look. All right, I'm gonna take a quick walk outside, see if I can't find that real quick. There's only a couple of places there I put it. One is on my desk, and I'm gonna unplug this. And Ron, if you happen to jump in, it's okay. Either way, I'll be back, guys. Let me put Paul on big. How's that? So Paul can lead the show. Paul's such a leader. And is that like a quart? A leader? No? Okay, I'll be right back. I guess I should put a be right back up, huh? But I'm not that professional yet. Be right back.
Yes, I can hear you. I thought you were organized. I said I thought you were organized.
Henry scrolls works. Says Mr. Paul the first had a Seiko ST 21-inch scroll saw when I tilt the table to 28 degrees my blade hits the table. What do I need to do?
You mean it hits the side of the opening? trying to remember if those have an insert around the blade. Do they have a removable insert around the blade?
Says, yes, sir.
What I think what I would try and do is make a insert out of wood.
Henry
Uh,
scrolls. Works.
oh, it doesn't have one.
No, sir, it doesn't.
Hmm. I wonder if maybe the table is shifted out of alignment a little bit. I think I'd call Seiko. They're pretty responsive from what I've heard.
All right. That was. There's more screw. There's so many screws, guys, all over the place.
Henry scrolls. Works. Says, okay, thanks.
Yeah, I hope it works for you. It almost sounds like the table's a little bit out of alignment or the head is, but on those the head tilts, not the table. Is that right?
Henry scrolls. Works. Says, I thought about ending the blade. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I bet you the table's either out of alignment or something. But
Henry scrolls. Works.
yeah, I think I'd give Seiko a call and ask them and see what they say. But I bet you it's the table out of alignment since it doesn't move. Is that something that just happened, or is it you just it's the first time you tried to cut at that angle and found out that it hit
Henry scrolls. Works.
the hole?
Says,
Hey,
okay.
no problem. I hope it works out for you.
All right. So what I have found here is that I actually found the screws. I think maybe not.
Says, it was like that when I got it.
Yeah. Here's all the screws that I took out. At least I found these. These are all the screws that I took out from the deck. Okay, so I know that's good. And there's other screws that I don't know what they go to or anything, but I'm pulling them out of here, and I think they're just extras, to be honest, because they send a lot of extra screws. I'm hoping to find a little red thingy. So this is just all these are where I've cut the tops of the kits as they come in. All right, that's a good deal. All right, so that's totally good. I say totally good. By the way, I think we ended up at 89, Paul, because here is 90, and it's the next complete kit that I have. I think I'm almost certain. Yeah, yeah, 87 to 89. I never got 90 done. So that's so we've gone forward on that a little bit, and I'm thinking.
Klondike.
Hey, Sean,
New guys.
how you doing, Sean?
Henry scrolls. Works. Says,
Welcome
I
to the
think I
menagerie,
left
Sean.
with the Enterprise in file 13 LOL. Canadian Maker Project. Says, you have all the stuff now.
What? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Ron. I have all the stuff now that I need.
Klondike says, LOL doing good.
I'm glad you are, Sean. If I could only find a little container like this that has the little parts that I'm looking for, I'm hoping that's all. Oh, look at this. What's this?
Hey,
What's
Sean, how you doing today?
Oh, good Lord. Look at this. One of these days, I'll be rocking my downtown Jenny, okay? Look at that.
How long you been looking for those?
Um, I have it. In
Oh,
fact, it has my the bit to do the holes for the Chinese checkers.
oh, is that the bowl bit from?
Henry Scrolls saw works. Says,
I don't know where it came
hey
from.
Sean,
But it's there. Okay, I found that. Yeah, that's a good thing. Unfortunately, I don't see these.
Klondike says, doing good Paul, just chilling in the shop.
Well, you're welcome to show your wares if you'd like to come on the stream, Sean.
Yeah, Sean, come on the stream and show off your
Yes,
what you build.
yes. Because obviously I can't because I can't find this next piece. Hey, I am thinking about something though. And what I'm thinking about is taking and this isn't the right size, but the smaller size LED than this. I think it's I want to say 1 millimeter. Maybe I can fit
Just
some
fit it
LEDs there.
Henry
in the
Scrolls
hole there.
Yeah.
says, hi Canadian maker in Klondike.
If you want, Sean, Paul can send you the invite link because I don't have really his contact info.
Let me. That'd be
Other
the
than
same.
other
That'd be the
than
same link that you sent me, right?
yes,
Patrick
yes.
Kennedy
And there's
says,
Patrick.
it's right where you placed it out.
Where I put it last, Patrick. Where I put it last. Yes, it is. And I'm trying not to
Henry
edit
Scrolls saw
not to edit
works.
the thing, not to change it.
Hey Patrick,
Ah,
Klondike says, shop PCISNT up to the task of live streaming at the moment.
alrighty. Well, well, well.
Henry Scrolls saw works. Says, he put it in a safe place LOL.
That's right, I did. So I'll be right back, guys. Again, I'm just curious.
There you go, Sean. That should work. Should being the magic word. Then as soon as Al gets back, he can let you in because
Klondike says, I'm hoping to have the shop PC upgraded by next week.
oh, cool. Did you get that link, Sean?
So here's what I got. Don't laugh, okay? Don't
Far
laugh.
be, far be it from me.
See, look at this package.
Was
Look how
that in with your computer that you unpacked?
actually it was with another box, but in
Oh,
the same general area. Look at this.
how much were they?
Says. No, I'm in the shop, Paul.
Oh,
Henry's
okay.
saw works. Says.
69
To
cents.
bat it
Huh.
ISNT a real flying model.
Right? So anyway, I have a couple of these old ones like this in the package. And be it for me, but oh look, they opened up. And I am going to throw the packaging away, guys. I'm not that much of a hoarder. I'm just hoping that I can find the little bottle. Look, look. I got numbers and stuff from when I was building that clock. You can't see them, I guess, but see?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Back to what I was working on. So technically,
Says. Hey Henry S scroll saw work S.
so what I'm wanting to do, guys, Paul, I'm going to make it smaller.
Okay.
What I'm actually doing is trying to fill that little hole right there with this light. And as I'm seeing it, oh no, I was hoping that that little hole would fit that LED right there, and it doesn't. It's just a little bit too big.
I know how to make it fit.
I really don't want to do that, but yeah.
Oh,
How do you make it thick? Fit? Drill that?
drill the hole out a little bit.
Yeah, drill the hole a little bit. And this is the
But
bottom
but
side.
but that still isn't gonna that would be no different than putting the or you're gonna hook up the LED so
Well,
it
I was
shows
going to take
red.
this one. I was going to take this one here. Let's see. See? Yeah, I was going to use the power from this one that's blinking.
But that's no different than if you put that red thing in you already got, right?
But I don't have it. No, that red thing, I don't think this red thing goes here, but it does look like it fits.
Does
See,
it have
maybe there were two of them, but I only have one is the problem.
oh. Hmm.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. The LED actually fits in there. This one. Another thing too would be to buy a whole roll of red transparent filament and make a little piece to go in there.
Canadian Maker Project.
What do you think, Ron?
Says. BTW all how that Vic 20 breadboard looking, did you crack it open to check the caps?
Not yet. That's the next spot. See, Ron knows. Ron knows where we're going with that teaser video. And I guess I'll do some shameless self promotion. Okay, this is what Ron is talking about right here. Let's put it right in here.
Why do you have to check the caps?
Because after a while they go bad and leak all over the place and stuff. And that's the bad case. The bad ones are when they're running and they blow up
Ooh.
and leak all over the place. But yeah, Ron, that's the next spot. The next step is to open it up, do a visual inspection. And I've been looking at different videos on recapping the VIC 20. If it happens that I need to do it, I will, but I'm not going to do it unless I have to. because it's actually the 53rd unit that was ever produced, and that's how I'm going to look at it. And I don't know, I might be wrong. I don't know honestly, other than the serial number is RB00005352, right, or something like that. But you know, we'll look a little more here, a little deeper here. Well, that not it. That not it. And it's nothing in here. Don't see anything here. Nothing here. And you know, it's been years actually since I saw those little pieces or that little piece. Good gosh almighty. Okay. So my next thought is, do I do I tear that up? Is that blinking from a specific spot? Does it plug in somewhere? Let's see. That's a green one. I'm going to follow that green one over. Let's see. Yeah, it's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. No, I was hoping I could extend the neck out a little bit. Let's see. It's back to tracing it. I just lost it. All right. So this one here is this one here, which is this one here. Okay. So it is a four. It is a four conductor. No, it's not. It is four conductors, but it's a 4x 1.5 JST. Now the question is, and see, I don't have this size JST, so I can't really test it. How do I, or what do I do? Is the blinking happening here, or the blinking happening down there? That's my question. Because if the blinking's happening down there, I'll set that wire aside and just run a whole new wire over there. But I don't have that 4-pin JST, and I don't think I can get a 2-pin JST in there. What's that, Paul?
I
Oh,
didn't say
I thought you said something, but so that's I don't know, and I don't know if it's the socket or if it's the blinker. So no matter what, I still don't have a definitive thought as to whether I need to just rewire it in or not. So I'm not certain there. Where are my tweezers? tweezers? Where are you, tweezers? Where are you, tweezers? All right. Here's some tweezers. Let's take this thing and plug it in where it's supposed to go. All right, so we're blinking again. I guess I could tap into this over here. All right, let me unplug the power. I'm going to cut this thing. Let's see, where do I cut it? Oh, I know what. Just pull it out, right? No, not right. But I can pull it out this way, yeah, and then I'll pull it this other way. That's what I'll do. Maybe. Okay. Let's pull this way. And if I was smart, I'd have some type of pull string to pull it back, huh? What do you think?
Hey, that makes sense.
It does, doesn't it? See if I have something in here. If not, I'll have to walk out to the shop. All right, this is what we'll do. We'll use some of this. Here is the here's the outlet. I mean the connector, and I'm going to wrap it up and then tape it somehow. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Yes, definitely tape will be applied. Tape is being applied. Round it out. Now if I pull on it, pretty tight. Okay, so let's see how much. Let's see, let me try to make this as small as possible. So if I pull on this, and I can, that should be enough for me to work with. I don't know, maybe let's go a little bit more. There we go. That ought to be plenty. If I do it down here, I'll just get some leads. Okay. There is something I want to do while I'm looking at it, is take a little glue and put it over here. No, not glue the wire in place, glue this other light down. I found out that using this glue on it works really well to keep to keep the bulbs in place until I place the other pieces on top of them that are actually going to hold it down. That's worked out really, really great. So like this one needs to go down a little bit. But I think that's actually the glue holding that one. But anyway, in any case, all right. So I'm going to take and cut that and strip it. Check the voltage on there. Paul, I don't want to drill a hole in it though. Do I have to?
Well, no.
The Dutchman's Wood Shack says, "You're still in it."
Still at
The
it.
Dutchman's Wood Shack says, "LOL." Henry Scrolls Works says, "Hey Jeff."
Hey, Jeff. All right. So let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it.
The Dutchman's Wood Shack
Will this work?
says, "What's all the blue tape on there?"
Labeling. Labeling. So I want to make sure,
The
and
Dutchman's Wood Shack
these might be enough,
says,
but I think I'm going to have to use
"Hi
that.
Henry."
Let me cut it first. So let's go about there, and I'll drop some more wires in there. I'm trying to think. You know though, I think what I'll do is I'll cut it up here. Yeah, about right there. And then just fit it there, huh?
Well, I hate to do this, but you're going to have to let me know how that turned out.
No worries, Paul. No worries. Hey, thanks for showing up. Really appreciate it. Um,
No problem.
I'll probably be working on this for a little bit more longer. It looks like the total time is 48, so probably no more than an hour, 15 minutes, give or take.
Well,
So
let me know how you make out and how it works.
we'll do. We'll do.
Okay, talk to you later.
All
How
right.
long is this
All right.
project supposed to take to get it finished?
Years, Jeff.
Henry Scrolls Works
And don't forget.
says, "Take care, Mr. Paul."
See you later, Paul. Have a great one. All right. So let's take and trim some of this off. These really thin wires are really, really hard to. So I want to see if,
Dutchman's Wood Shack says, "It's 4:51 here."
yeah,
The
and
Dutchman's Wood Shack says, "See ya, Paul."
and Jeff, I have 40. I've been on for 45 minutes or 50 minutes. I can't see it. Let's say 50 minutes. And the stream, because it's not the professional, only lasts for 2 hours. Come paycheck, I'll go ahead and purchase it, and I'll have the professional version. Really looking forward to it too. So, um, if we can just get to 90, I should be caught up. But who knows? Anyway, let's see how much voltage is here. I have a couple alligator clips, or I guess I can do it this way. Let's put that there. Let's put it to
The
DC.
Dutchman's Wood Shack says, "Love watching you guys." The Dutchman's Wood Shack says, "You got 5 hair watching."
Cool, cool. All right, so let's turn some power on. Let me power this thing up. All right, I should have some power blinking there. Um, yeah, let's just check the voltage first. Let's see. We've got 3 volts. Interesting. It's not flashing. Well, at least I don't think.
The Dutchman's Wood Shack says, I love electronics, but it all in my train room.
Yeah. Excuse me. Ironically, I don't see any voltage now. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, highlighting is really cool. So I don't have any voltage that I can see. I thought I did. I'm going to unplug this and put the
Dutchman's
one that I
Wood
cut
Shack
off on.
says, blinking lights there.
Well, yeah, but not off of here, Jeff. It's all right. We're about to see if it's just the meter, maybe.
Klondike says, right up my alley, the Dutchman's Wood Shack.
You know, yeah. In fact, Sean's building some track modules, I believe. Yeah, really cool stuff.
The Dutchman's Wood Shack says, I see.
All right, let's plug this back in. Let's just twist this a little bit. Okay. Since I mean, is this is the blinking pulse width modulated? Is that why I can't read it? I wouldn't think. I don't know. I figured they put some 5 timers or something.
Says, hi Kwong.
All right, so let's turn that on and see what happens. I got my polarities right because it's color coded. Let's see. Ah, you know why, guys? I think because I unplugged it. Right? Remember? That's why it's not blinking voltage. Duh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but anyway. That wasn't supposed to work that way because I don't have it plugged in. What's the word I'm trying to find, guys? All right, let's just push that down in there now. I'm going to pull the power though. Okay, power up. Well, let's put this back on. No, yeah. Let's put this back up here.
Henry Scrolls.
Make sure I didn't mess it up, huh?
Says, Al question, I have a control box I had built. It goes up to a 1000 watts. Is that enough to etch metal? I've seen where people just a 9-volt battery. My box has a variac control on it.
Well, the variac varies AC voltage, right? What is the box for? Let me look at the. I've got a variac, but it's to bring voltage up. So when I do things, let me see what the questions. Al, question. I have a control box I have built that goes up to 1,000 watts. Is that enough to etch metal? I don't know. What are you etching with? I mean, a 3D printer? Are you doing the lichen whatever Berg stuff? And I don't understand why 9-volt battery unless they're just sucking the amperage out of it with a variac. I don't know. If anybody has an answer, or at best, I guess I'm going to power that up, see it blink, and then I'm going to measure the voltage. So let's plug that back in. Okay, so we're blinking there, all right? Let me see if I can just measure the voltage right there for right now. See what we got. Well, it's weird. That's overloading. That is on DC. Let's see, max 2.75 max. Yeah, and since it's flashing back and forth, yeah, yeah. So the highest we go is 2 volts. Yeah, 275. Okay, all right. I can dig that. I can dig that. Let's. So 2.75 volts, but can I have two separate LEDs on that? Will that be enough to light them both? So with that, and then I got to figure out which is the anode and which is the cathode. I know the cathode is the smaller of these two legs. Um, let's uh, let's take and put a little piece of tape on the anode like this. Okay, and we know that's the anode, which is the negative, right? Now, let me unplug this thing. No, heck. Let's just do it this way. The white, the white is going. The white is going over.
Yes, it's a military surplus variac used for radio stuff. They use like just two wires and touch to the metal like crackle burning with baking soda and vinegar.
Yes, yes. I've never done that way. Yeah. Um, if it'll work. There we go. Now, this is the deal. There's not a lot of. Yeah. So the green um is the cathode or the negative, and the white is the signal, I guess. So there it is. That might actually be enough. Now, let's see how two of them do. See what the brightness of two of them are. And what I'll do is I'll just put little pieces of tape so that they touch before I try to put them in there. Because the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a little hole to make the hole that I've got there bigger. Okay, well, I can't do that. I've got to go back some. Okay, let me take this off. Uh, Sean, when is your stream again? I know you stream like at 10 in the morning, I believe. Is it Wednesdays? All right. That should keep it held together there on that leg. I guess I could just solder it too, right? Together, but before I destroy them, I want to play with them.
Klondike says 10 a.m. Wednesdays.
I'll try to remember that because I'm usually at work, but this semester I don't have to be at work till 1 o'clock. Or at least at 10 o'clock, I was always trying to get ready to go to work, which I was going in at 11. So I'm assuming that this is going to make contact too on this side. Guys, this is just, probably should have just used some alligator clips or something. But all right, so the short leg is this one, and the long leg is this one. So let me do the long leg here. Yeah. So that may be enough. Yeah, that may be enough for two of them. I think I can go with that. All right. Okay. So now the next thing is to butcher this. See the other side, and I bet you I've got what I need for the other side, but make a little hole here that these will poke out of. And I think I'm gonna screw them down and drill them out. But I don't know. I don't know. See, that's almost that almost looks like I need to use a Dremel or something and then just grind it down. See, it would be so much easier if I just put that there like that. Excuse me. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, I think. And maybe not even. That doesn't even look like that goes there. Yeah. See, I don't really want to will, and don't have to do it much though. So just enough to where it sticks up through there. Well, I'm having second thoughts, to be honest. Let's unplug that. Let me go look at at the manual. If all else fails, right, guys? So let me go to the desktop. That's the screen. There's the Lady Washington. Let's go down. Issue 22, Assembly 86. This part that I had in that I have in my hand is L304. Let's see if I can get it to see L304. So that's this one, and that's the one that has that little notch right there. So let's look for L304. L305. So I'm assuming I need to go to the one the magazine before this one. But let's look. L305. Hey, does that have a hole there? Place escape pod bracket. What? No, that's 4. Oh, 5 is the other one. Yeah, 5 is this one. That's 4 right there. So there's the little notch. Okay. See right there. There's the little hole. Well, let's see what it uses. Oh, it's a little square piece. It's 86F. But this doesn't look like that. Yeah, yeah. See, this piece right here looks like a little square piece with a little knob. It's a slot lens into the recess at the edge. Now, if I only knew where that was, but it looks like there's a little square deal so that the LED fits into it, and it sits there with 2 little knobs up and down. Just doesn't look like this. Hmm. I don't think we touched the other side yet. Yeah, I'm not looking at that stuff. I'm just concentrating on this right here. I wonder if I can get 86F from them. I doubt it. I doubt it. I've tried to get stuff from them before, and it's pretty much been worthless. I bet I'd have a better chance of doing it myself or making it myself. Yeah, yeah. I guess let me look through the parts again. Maybe I'm just missing it, but I don't think I am. Nothing in there. This has nothing either. Nothing that looks red anyway. Nothing in here. These, by the way, are spare parts. Every single bit of them. It's not stuff I haven't put in. They're really spares. They send you a lot of stuff. Oh, oh. You see that right there?
Henry scroll saw works. Says, okay, I have to upgrade my phone TTYL.
All right, Henry. Hey, here's something. That right there that I just dropped is the piece I'm looking for right there. So guess what I'm going to do? I want to try, I think I've got some red filament to print a little piece like that. I just don't want to drill into it. I'd rather make a little piece maybe. Have a great weekend, Henry. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you. And maybe we can do something with the leatherworking at some time, you, me, and Peeper. Okay? Wow. Well, So I've got some options here. And I'm going to look at something else real quick. So I've got some options. I've got clear filament. I've got red filament that I think is going to be too opaque, not let enough light through. I can take the clear and coat it in a paint of some kind. And I was looking through these filament samples that I've got. And maybe, let me make this big. Maybe there's a, or the other option is to, see, that doesn't look like it's clear. So I need a translucent red. I don't know. That might be a little translucent. It doesn't really look very translucent, but maybe that's what I'll do. I can play with the colors I have and then try to get something in a clear translucent. What was that beep, 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 beep that I just saw? My meter's shutting itself off. But the thing is, I have to design it. And that's going to take a second. I'm hoping I can find something that has it, but I guess not. But now that I know what I'm looking for, I might actually find it. Found some chocolate. All right. All right. We're going to switch gears. We need to design a piece that's like this. And this is pretty bright. I mean, pretty dark, but it's still translucent. Let's see. Let's put this back. And I'll be able to solder this and put a little tape, heat shrink tubing on it. Okay. There's that there. And of course, this sits in there like this. Oops. Falls off. Let me hook up the power. So we lost the green one. All right. Let's look at this thing. And see, it looks like they've actually masked it off. So that's something else that could be done. Anyway. say they maxed it off.
The Dutchman's Wood Shack says, well, I might be on sometime this week. Might do train stuff and started another channel to keep it off the woodworking channel. Probably drove people nuts with it. Haha.
I hear you, Jeff. The only thing is like Odessa Woodwork and Maker Shop. The Maker Shop is what's really taken over everything. I could rename it, could rename the channel to the Maker Shop and just go with it. Um, but I still will be doing woodworking, so I don't want to, keep myself out of it. So anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to design one of those pieces. I think it should be easy enough to design that. First of all, if I don't lose it, firstly, let's put it that way. Yeah, here we go. All right. Now, I'm going to let Fusion load up, but I'm also going to go to one of the web. Well, I'm going to look. I'm going to look at some files I downloaded, see if there's any
The
type of
Dutchman's Wood
lighting
Shack
mod.
says, you're on with Russ. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, and Nat's gone to you know laser and all sorts of other stuff. I mean embroidery. You know. All right, so I'm gonna just see if I can find something that says light in here. I've gone to one of the local. Um, yeah, here's a light STL Fenster light block. I don't know what that is, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Cura. Wait, can I do this? Can I drop an STL into? No, I can't. Into Fusion, right? Let's bring up Cura. What about this one? That actually looked like it was coming over, but it's not. No, that's something. Let me bring that light one STL in
The
and see
Dutchman's
see
Wood
what it's
Shack
about.
says, I know I have a lot more. I've been using it, but people get bored with it, so I don't do it on live stuff.
I just use it as a tool, Jeff. It just depends what I'm doing. I mean, right now, you know, um,
The Dutchman's Wood Shack
right now,
says,
there's my laser.
like when I do the medallions.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. You know, that happens to be wood, but it could also be leather. Well, I've been doing a little leather too, so and this thing takes forever. I've been using the Prusa slicer lately.
The Dutchman's Wood Shack says, love what you are doing.
Well, I love it too, Jeff. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying it, and you know
The
if
Dutchman's
if I
Wood
can learn
Shack
something from you, great. If you
says,
can learn something from me,
nice.
cool too. All right, let's see what this is, and I'll bring that piece over this light one. There it is. Let's see what that is. If we get lucky, but we didn't get lucky. No, no, that's not it. I have no idea what that is, but it's for something. They decided to do something with it. I don't know about this Finster light block. I don't know if that's going to resolve. I think it will load because it's a 3MF file. It looks like it's loading, so no
The
models.
Dutchman's Wood Shack
What about a preview?
says, don't blow it up and thanks on your support also.
No, no preview monitor, nothing. Okay, so I don't think I have anything that's going to help us. It's already done. Um, Something just happened. I'm not certain what just happened. I was looking at the YouTube channel. YouTube Studio, Google account. No, that's not what I want. And of course, stuff is falling in the background. YouTube Studio, switch accounts, Google account, sign out, YouTube Studio, purchases. What the heck? View your channel. That's what I want. View my channel. And we're still live. Okay, yeah, we're still live. So anyway,
says,
that's nothing.
just up to you, the Dutchman's Wood Shack.
Cool. Yeah, guys. Of course, when Brenda G, I don't know if you guys know Brenda G, she would always say, everybody follow everybody. And I failed to do that.
I'm off for dinner. Catch you all later.
Okay, see you later, Jeff. Have a great one. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and design that little piece. Okay, so let me start turning my origins on. We're going to look at it from, let's see what the piece looks like. Let's see if I can do this.
Dutchman's Wood Shack.
There's the piece, guys, that I'm designing.
Checks everyone.
You're very welcome, Jeff. Have a great one. So there's the piece, right? Let's see if I can bring the piece up closer, or if it's even possible to do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. So the piece looks like, let's see. So the piece looks like that. Then it's got two little cylinders. Let me change the actual view. Is that what I want? Yeah. Yeah. So the piece has got a half circle, right? And then it's got two little deals that come out of it. I don't know if we can see those. See? Like that. And then it has a little square rectangle that goes in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a half circle and then extruded. And then I'm going to extrude it to 4.7 millimeters. So it's 4 millimeters. No, wait. Yeah, it's 4 millimeters round. So half of a 4 millimeter round. So let's do a circle. Let's see. I'm going to do it on the front. Okay, right there. Let's create a new sketch on this face. I'm going to do a circle. And what did I say? 2.5 millimeters. Let me measure this. So the radius.
Go finish watching a movie in here.
All right, dear. 4.1 mil. Nana just walked by and made this funny looking uh, uh, look at this right here. She's like, "Oh, is the house going to blow up?" No, dear, it's not. I don't know. She didn't say that. I did. But anyway, all right. So 4.5. Is it 4.5 millimeters? Is that what this is? No, 4.1. And if I push it, it's 4. So I'm gonna go with 4. All right. So but it's 8 millimeters from end to end. All right. So there we go. So we've got that, and Control Z. Let's do this. Control Z. Let's do it. Let's do a circle. Let's make the circle off the origin. Make it 8 millimeters. All right. Make it 8 millimeters. And then I'm going to cut it in half. So let's just do a line. Let's do a line from there to there. Okay. Now, wonder if I could just do that and then go to cut and cut this piece off here. And there's my let's finish the sketch. Oh, yeah, right? There's a line there. Right? Yeah, the line's there. Yes, definitely. All right. So there's my line. Why doesn't it look dark though? It is, I guess. There it is. All right, so there's my line. All right, and then this is going to go 4.7. Does that say 5? I'm going to go 5. Even though it's 4.8, I'm going to go I'm going to go 5. I'm going to go a little bit wider. Will it matter? No, it'll actually give us, yeah, yeah, it won't matter. All right, so what did I say? 5, right? Yeah, it'll give me a little more space for the light to go in. So let's go extrude 5 millimeters. And I don't care which way I extrude. Let's see, let's go back to front. All right, let's go back to front. Okay, do that. Extrude 5 millimeters. And that gives us a rounded shape like that. And then in the front and in the back, there's there's two little there's two little knobs that are there, and they are 2.2 millimeters in diameter. Okay, so then on this face, let's see, how am I going to do this? This is going to be interesting. Um, on this face, let's do this one. Let's uh, let's create a new sketch on this face, and let me look to see where this face really is. Yeah, see, this face is really this one back here. I still need to offset the so on this face, okay, which is the back. We'll do the front here in a second. I'll have to put a plane in down.
Henry scroll
Okay.
saw works. Says. Okay, back.
Welcome back. Cool. So right here, I want to put two little circles, and I said they were what, 2.4? No, 2.2 millimeters. Actually, 2 millimeters. Okay, I'll go with 2 millimeters. So I'm going to do a little circle on, and you know what? I'm going to move it up here a little bit. Do it from there and just do 2 millimeters, but that means that it needs to move up a little bit. So, oh no, 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters, 1 millimeter. Yeah, and that's pretty much perfect right there. Okay, so there's that sketch. Okay, and if we notice now that line, we drew that line right there. See it on that sketch, right? So it wasn't where I thought. I take that back. All right, so now I'm going to extrude this thing. This is where it's going to get a little tricky, but yet it's almost as if it were 2 millimeters up. So 2 millimeters up. Let's go 2 millimeters up. So let's extrude this just 2 millimeters out. And there's our little lights. Okay. You notice we go like this. That's actually what it looks like. It looks weird like that because these look shorter, but that's exactly what we have right there. And now I need to put another one on this side. But on this side, let's do this. Let's tell it okay. Still got it. On this side, we need to create a new sketch. Create a new sketch. If I touch that face, let's see, internal component one. No. If I touch that face and I create a new sketch, hopefully it's from there. Okay. And I think I'm doing it there. So I'm going to go ahead and do a circle where I think the other side is, which is right there, and that's 1 millimeter. Okay, and hopefully it did, and it did. It did put it on this side. See it right there, 1 millimeter. Okay, so let's finish the sketch, and then go back over here and extrude this, and make it. What did I say? 2 millimeters, right? Yeah, 2 millimeters. So there's
Henry Scroll
2 millimeters out.
says, I see a medicine bottle.
Yeah, I know. There's tons of medicine bottles. That's the problem. Henry, this is what's in this one. I'll show you. And you know the 9 volts on the Lichtenberg, I would try it. That's not a big voltage or current even from a 9 volt battery. This is what I did. I started doing this. This is another one of those hashtag unfinished projects. Look, that's what that is. And I started playing with some of the colors to figure out what the colors are. And I guess I ended up with that one
Henry Scroll
right there.
says, oh, I thought the video was frozen.
Well, it's not. I think I'm just not showing the desktop, which is what I should have been doing. All right. So that right there is what I think this little piece looks like. Okay, on both sides. Now go to the bottom, which is that right there. No, I take that back. It's from the top. So let's look at the other side. There's the side, there's the front. Now, right here, there's a rectangle. So I'm going to create, well, this is going to be tough.
Says, need to run. Have a great evening.
Hey, Sean, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it, man. I'll try to catch up with you Wednesday at 10 a.m. I should be home since I start at 1. So, all right, so I'm going to cut a slot in this. And the only way I know how to do that is to take, let's see, is there anything? See, this says shell, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take and I'm going to.
Scroll works. Says, take care, Sean.
I'm going to create.
Says, sounds like a plan.
All righty. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this thing on its side, and I'm going to take it about here and put another plane right here. Okay? And then what I'll do is I'll draw a square on it or a rectangle and extrude it this way to get it to come out of there. The tricky part, since I haven't done it in the past, is construct an offset plane, offset from this one, and I want to offset it about a millimeter. So that, nope. Let's do this again. Construct an offset plane from this plane, this red one, and I'm going to go negative 1 millimeter, and that'll put it 1 millimeter in. I just dropped it in between my keyboard. That should give us a millimeter on the top. All right, right there. There's the next plane. And if we take this thing, oops, and do it like this, now we can take and draw. Let's look at it this way. Now we can draw on this plane a rectangle that is the width of this light. Oh, let me turn the lights off. They're just wasting batteries. Okay, so this thing over here is 1.7 millimeters. And I'm going to scribble this down real quick. 1.7 millimeters by 3. 3 point. I'm going to say 3.2 to give it a little wiggle room. Okay. So right there, it's 1.8. Make it a little bit thicker. I know I said one. So 1.8 by 3. So 1.8 by 3.2 to give it a tenth of a millimeter on each side. So now I'm going to go up here and create a new sketch. Excuse me. Create a new sketch on this plane. Okay. Hopefully that's the plane I'm on, and it doesn't look like it. Where am I? Oh, in fact, let me go to my let's see, name views. No, those are all on. Origins. Oh, duh. Construction plane. And unhide it. And unhide it. Okay. So there's our construction plane. That's the problem. So let's just escape out of the sketch. Finish the sketch. Let's see. Do I have a sketch that doesn't have anything on it? This sketch. This one is that right there. So yeah. So this sketch. Let's edit this sketch. Okay. And in the center of this thing, and I'm not certain how to do the center, but and it might not matter as long as I eyeball it. I'm going to have a rectangle that's there and there. Okay. Now I just did that without the measurements. So I'm going to Control Z. Well, first of all, let's see if we actually got on that plane. Yeah. See, it's on that plane, right? Awesome. Awesome. So from the top, which is what this is. So let's Control Z. Get rid of that square right there. Okay, it's going. Let me do this again. Let me take a rectangle, and there is my first, and there is my second. Now, the second, what did I say, was going to be 3.2, all right? And the first one was going to be 1.8. So that looks small, though. That looks really small. Look at something. Yeah, it's 4.3. How did I get 3.2? All right, maybe I'll just try to imitate this. It just doesn't look right. So what did I say? 4.2 and 2.2. So 4.2 here, 4.2 and 2.2 here. 4.2 there. I must be induced this. 4.2. Let's tab. Okay. Let's hit enter. All right. Let's change this one to 3. See, it still doesn't look right. It still looks off. So I'm wondering if I could just move this over. And I guess for a first, that there, that there, that there, that there, move it. Get this out of the way. Let's take and move it a little bit this way and a little bit that way, just so it's in the center. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, let's call it okay. And now I'm going to select that. Oh, let's finish the sketch. Okay. I'm going to select that. And notice how I'm selecting that up here. So what I'm going to do is turn off the bodies so I can just select the sketch. Let's turn that plane off. So I'm selecting that sketch. Let's turn the bodies back on. Let me move this way. Okay. And now, if I extrude here, instead of going the way I want to, is cut. So this, I can take and raise this all the way up like this. And look, it's not in the center, right? So let's see if we can move that real quick. So it's in the center. So let's go back to our sketch. Let's see, can we touch our sketch any? Let's see if I can move it just a little bit over. Okay. All right, let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, that looks better centered right there. Here's our bottom. Okay. So now again, I'm gonna select that. Well, can't do that one, so let's turn the body off. Let's turn that one. Let's turn our bodies back on. And then I'm gonna extrude. I'm gonna extrude, but I'm gonna go negative because I want to cut. And I'm just gonna raise it up. See, here, see, that's how I know it was in the center or wasn't in the center because it cut right up through the center. So there it is. So if I tell it okay, then our piece is that right there. Now, will it print? Right? Will it print? It looks like it should. It looks like it's a great, you know, it's a great reproduction of this, even though you can't really see it. Um, but I think it'll print just sitting just like that too. So flat on the bed. So let me look at the front again. See, that's the front. However, I think that's how it should be sitting right there. That's how I'll export. So let me save this thing. In fact, let's do it this way. I didn't want to rotate the whole way. I just wanted it to just rotate a little bit and a little bit down this way. Nope, the other way. Oh, and I think we just messed up. Okay. I had done Control X, and what that does is it undoes that little cutaway that I did, but I just want to see it like that. So I'm going to save it, and we'll call it Blinky Lights. Blink Lights Socket. Enterprise D. All right, I want to see something else too, and really what I want to see is how much time we've got left, guys. Um, let's see, end broadcast in 15 minutes. Well, yeah, so we're not going to have time to print this out in the 15 minutes, but that's what I'll print out. And I think at very best right now I'm going to paint it clear, and then I might be able to use some type of translucent paint on it, or just get translucent red, even if I have to get a translucent red. That'll be okay. Translucent red would be cool to make, you know, different different looking uh, panels or something like that. Anyway, ooh, sorry about that.
Henry scrolled saw works. It says, don't forget
That's right, man. The triples are all over the place. Look, the triples are right here, Henry. They're all here. And we had some tribbles. Watch, I'll find this little piece after I print it out, right? But anyway, I think what I'll do is I'll just end it here, go print it and play with it, and um, I guess I could start part 3. That would work. What do you think? Want to do that instead? And I'll just, oh, what the heck, huh? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end it and start the stream back up. And if I see you, great. Hope to see you. And I'll just keep it. Oh, maybe a couple more hours, right? So it'll be 6 o'clock, which is my usual. Two to six, which is 4 hours. I got 2 streams
Henry
in.
Scrolls Works says, why not?
Exactly. So I'll cut it off. Just go back to the channel and find it again, and then hop back in. Okay. So I'm going to end this right now. This is part 2 of 3 for today. And all right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye bye.